for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life. Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
What geese?
Got one right now. The urge to pop that bubble wrap.
But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good. Really good. Very good. Coming in hot. Jimmy coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in. That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome into another show, Braylon's Virtual Tour Live. Sorry, y'all. Glad to have all of you here. Hello, Lynette Stiller. Hello, Lady B. Hello to everybody. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. There's something in my teeth. I was eating some chips before I came on live with y'all. But glad to have all you here. It rained a little bit. I was out in it. But I'm good now. I'm in the house. So glad to have all you here. Hey, TNTG Mom, welcome in. So, we've been doing deep dives here recently. Some hot topics. We did a deep dive of BET last night. That was a good time. And tonight we're going deep dive into Paramount and all of what Paramount has to offer, because Paramount is up for sale. There was a huge development today, and so we are going to talk about that and then some. So this is a huge media conversation. And one thing I know for sure is that I'm able to take complicated information and simplify it. And that's what I do. So with that being said, higher is waiting, low is available. But either way, we are live on tour. Let me take out this iconic intro here. My Lord. You see the virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear the virtual tour music? Yes, you do. Yeah, I needed that. Whew, my Lord. Let me get this camera together. Sorry, y'all. We are live on tour. Here I am. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have you all here. So, before we get to the recent development, let me give you the lay of the land when it comes to Paramount, okay? So, Paramount is in $14.6 billion in debt. So, this is what they own. So, CBS, which is one of the main stream networks, right? So CBS is up for sale. That includes CBS Sports, CBS Sports HQ, which is their streaming sports video channel, and also CBS Sports Network. And the CW, they own 12.5%, but it is really owned by Nexstar Media Group. Of course, they own BET. They own all of these stations here. I've never heard of FAV TV, but then they own CBS Studios here. They own CBS iAnimation. They own CBS Home Entertainment, CBS Media Ventures, which is their syndicated arm. Digital Media, CBS Money Watch, that's their Yahoo financial site. You got CBS Sports Digital, CBS Watch, which was a bi-monthly magazine, and then Last FM, which is like a stream, is a music website. And then, of course, they have Paramount Plus, Pluto TV. Noggin was shut down. Noggin was a kids brand, kind of like Nick Jr., Disney Jr., or Playhouse Disney, for those of you back in the day. CBS News 24/7 and CBS HQ. Then they have the media networks, MTV Entertainment Group, Comedy Central, CMT, Country Music Television, Logo TV, that is a channel for LGBTQIA plus audiences. MTV Trace, that is their Latin X channel there. Then they have the Paramount Network, which used to be called Spike TV, for those of you who remember back in the day. Spike TV was a channel for men, and then it switched to more of a general entertainment channel. You have Pop TV. Hang on one second, y'all. 1 second. So you see the lay of the land here for Paramount, Nickelodeon, Nick Jr., Nick Music, Nicktoons, Nick Animation Studio, Teen Nick. So you see this lay of the land, right? Paramount Players, Miramax, Paramount Animation. So all this is for sale, right? All this is up for sale. So with that being said, there was a merger that fell through. So they talked and talked and talked. Potential suitor Warner Bros. Discovery faded away, as did Byron Allen, who made an actual offer to the company. Par and Sundance entered the exclusive negotiating period for the month of April. Hang on, y'all, 1 second. Hey, to welcome in. So with that being said, y'all got the lay of the land. So there's some talks that happened and they fell through, right? So Redstone, whose family holds National Amusements that controls about 80% of Paramount, always had the last word. And yeah. So with that being said, y'all, so there's a number of reasons why things collapse depending on who's talking. Deadline here's that all the deal's economic terms were set, but other issues were not, like seeking consent for a deal from majority of the minority of shareholders not named Redstone. Redstone won to Ellison, not surprising, did not. So it is a lot going on because they have intellectual IP that they will have to separate. Of, do you sell some IP? Do you keep some IP? How do you navigate that space? So, yes, indeed. Hey, Toot, welcome in. Good to see you. Sorry, y'all. So with that being said, so you see the lay of the land, right? All of this here. Now, Sony is still looking at the books for a possible deal, but we're hearing that it doesn't appear to have much traction given the regulatory hurdles of a Japanese company taking interest in a U.S. broadcasting company. So y'all know Sony is known for Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, Shark Tank. That's their syndicated division, and of course the Sony movie lot as well. So it's very murky. Any plan and any potential buyer of Paramount will have to contend with a company whose mix of assets presents in many ways a challenged hand for navigating shifting winds of media. Okay, so there is that. Now here is an article from the Hollywood Reporter here. So you see SpongeBob, you see MTV, you see BET, you see Yellowstone, which is on Paramount Plus. You see Comedy Central, and then you see Paramount Plus. That's Patrick Stewart, Sir Patrick Stewart. Then you see CBS Sports. So these are the three CEOs here: Brian Robbins, Chris McCarthy, and George Cheeks. So they are the three CEOs of this one company. Charlie Phillips used to be co-president of Oracle, leading some to express surprise at his opposition to the Skydance deal. So he's a veteran banker turned technology executive. Phillips serves on the board of directors of Paramount Global. The heir, CEO of Seagram, CEO of Vindy Universal, CEO of Warner Music. The heir to the Seagram liquor fortune, Bronner may view Paramount as his Hollywood comeback attempt. Producer Stephen Paul, Baby Jeans, this is one of the best movies of all time. Air Force One Down, Baby Jeans, this is the Space Baby, Ghost of the Shell. He's a veteran film producer, and Paul's behind the Baby Jeans franchise as well as other films like Ghost Rider and Ghost of the Shell. David Ellison and Jerry Cardinal. So these two here are part of Red Dance. So David Ellison from Skydance, and then right here, Cardinal, financier and founder of Redbird Capital. Have been in the driver's seats for months. In fact, Paramount's board was scheduled to vote on their deal June 11th before Redstone abruptly nixed the talks. This is the ex-Bob Baskets. His severance pay, $50 million plus. So he's still at the company, but his last day will be October 31st. The Oracle Warren Buffett net worth $135 billion. Buffett told Berkshire Hathaway investors as annual meeting May 4th that the firm dumped all of its Paramount stock. We sold it all. We lost quite a bit of money. Buffett told the crowd Berkshire shareholders at the annual meeting, adding that he was the one who decided to buy into the company in the first place. The long shot here, Tony Vinciquerra and Mark Ronan. As a Japanese company, Sony may not be allowed to own a broadcast network of stations. Apollo has run-ins with the Federal Communications Trades Commission, or will the DOJ allow major studio to vanish? David Zaslav from Warner Bros. Discovery. I don't think it's going to happen with him because Warner Bros. Discovery already has a lot of debt of their own as well. So no. And then Byron Allen here. He is the wild card. Now, Allen joined the party in January, throwing out a $14.3 billion offer for the company, but he hasn't weighed in since. So those are the players at hand there. Okay, so we got that. So everybody's caught up on that. So all this is up for sale. And like I said, Paramount is a huge company. In the same token of that, if it's taken this long to sell it, then there's got to be something in the Kool-Aid that's not sweet. And so right here, special committee overseeing the sales process at Paramount Global initially declined to look at solo bid from Apollo for the same amount, but that Apollo has teamed up with Sony, and Sony is the major backer of the bid. The special committee is expected to engage with the suitors. So right here, one of the factors determining the special committee from initially reviewing the solo Apollo bid was concerns over regulatory approval given Apollo's ownership of local TV stations. So remember the map that I told you guys about. All this has to be sold. So let's just say if ABC wanted to buy CBS, they can't do it because the Federal Communications Commission wants competition, right? It's just like when JetBlue tried to buy Spirit and they said no go because they want diversity in competition. So then you have Paramount Cell cries out for intervention. Redstone, whose late father Summer built the Paramount empire, holds 77% of the vote through her National Amusements vehicle. Anyone else with stock in the CBS broadcast of SpongeBob SquarePants owner is a mere spectator. Under the deal, consider Skydance would buy National Amusements for $2 billion cash. $2 billion cash. Then Paramount would buy Skydance for $5 billion in shares, according to the Wall Street Journal. Oh, my Lord Jesus. So it's leading up to the update that I saw today. Now, here's an article from Variety here. Remember all those players that I told you about, right? All the networks and stuff. So what would happen if they were sold in pieces? So let's go down here. So Fair Entertainment, Paramount Pictures, Paramount Players, Paramount Animation, Nickelodeon Studio, Awesomeness, and Miramax. So this falls under the TV division here. Apollo Group support $11 billion for Paramount's global film and TV studios, which Redstone is reportedly unconvinced about, will encompass Paramount Pictures' library of more than 1,000 film titles with rights to an additional 2,500. That is Mission Impossible, The Godfather trilogy, Indiana Jones, Titanic, Forrest Gump, Top Gun, Iron Man, Love Story, Beverly Hills Cop, and Saving Ryan. The filmed entertainment segment includes the Paramount Pictures studio lot at quadruple 55 Melrose Avenue in LA, spanning roughly 62 acres of land. So, if it's the last scenario, such a deal would include a slew of TV properties like Yellowstone, NCIS, FBI, Jack Ryan, tons of kids and family, unscripted and reality content. So, all of this will have to be sold off in parts. TV Media, CBS Television Network, CBS Stations 29 owned broadcast stations, the Media Group, CMT, Comedy Central, Logo, MTV, Nickelodeon, Paramount Network, Paramount Plus with Showtime, Cable Network, Pop TV, Smithsonian Channel, TV Land, BET Media Group, International Free-to-Air Networks, Network 10 Australia, Channel 5 in the UK, Telefe in Argentina, Chile, Vision in Chile, CBS Sports Network, and all the studios here. If Apollo or another buyer were to swing a deal for Paramount Filmed Entertainment Group plus the TV studios, the TV media division will end up compromising of all of this here, right? Without the studio business, Paramount Global as a collection of channels and platforms may appear hollow. Then you have Paramount plus Pluto TV and BET. A buyer may opt to bid not just for the TV media assets, but also for the direct-to-consumer business. Paramount Plus now with Showtime, Pluto TV, and BET Plus. So you see there's a lot here to consider. And to me, there will be competition for most of this stuff. Now, the question is, will Paramount still be around at all? Because to me, at this point, if you have all those different parts, the legacy is going to be broken up and diversified. But just because somebody buys it doesn't mean that they're going to care about it in the same fashion. So you made it to 100 years, but does anybody care about that 100 years? That's the main question. So you have Barry Diller here mulling to gain control of Paramount Global. IAC, the Internet Media Publishing conglomerate led by Diller, is exploring a bid to acquire Sherry Redstone's National Amusements Inc., the company that owns a controlling stake in Paramount Global. Diller once ran Paramount Pictures and tried to buy the studio in the 1990s before he was outbid by Summer Redstone, the late father of Sherry Redstone. Viacom acquired control of Paramount in a deal worth $10 billion in March of 1994. So, as you can see, there's a lot of people that really want this, which leads us to this big announcement here. Skydance Media and National Amusements Inc. reached new merger agreement for Paramount Global. Pat still needs approved by studio board special committee. Paramount expected to get 45-day window to shop for better offers. Child, you got a 45-day window for better offers, and it's taking you this long to even get a concrete offer. Like, Paramount, what are you doing here? Like, do y'all not? Okay, so for those of you who are wondering, none of these platforms can be sold until Paramount and the control of Paramount is in order. So none of this can be sold. None of it. None of it at all. So when I told y'all about the BET story, they are selling it off in parts to reduce their debt because they have $14.6 billion worth of debt. But in the same token, though, just because you sell everything off doesn't mean the debt's going to go down immediately. Because guess what? Now, all those platforms you're selling have to churn a rate and an energy of consumers investing in the product. So yeah, it's a lot going on, yo. It's a lot going on. Give me one moment. A lot going on. Just trying to support everybody per usual. So that is the lay of the land. Now, to me, hey Colton James Hodge in this article. Good to see you. Now, if I'm a CEO, right? I already told y'all what I would do with BET. If I'm Disney, I will call up Paramount, say, hey, we don't have a black network, combine that with Freeform, make it the biggest black network ever. That's what I would do with that. With CBS News, right? That's a little tricky, right? Because CBS News is directly tied to CBS. So, does that mean that you would have to also buy CBS in addition to the stations, right? I don't know who would buy CBS, right? Because, well, I mean, Byron Allen, he did put in a bid for $10 billion for ABC. However, when I think about content most of the time, I mostly hear people watch Fox, NBC, ABC. I rarely hear about CBS unless it's Big Brother, unless it's Survivor, unless it's The Amazing Race. I don't really hear too much from CBS. So whoever buys CBS has to understand that CBS is a legacy network. So that's going to be a difficult one. Now, the CBS Sports one, oh, believe you me, there are plenty of former athletes that would love to get their hands on CBS Sports, without question. When it comes to CBS Studios here, there are plenty of production companies that would love to buy CBS Studios, without question. Paramount Plus, now, of course, there has been rumors about Warner Bros. Discovery Max teaming up with Paramount Plus to do a partnership, and then NBC Peacock and Paramount could have combined it as well. I don't think that's actually going to work out well, because if no one's watching Paramount now, what makes you think by combining another platform that people may not watch, that people will watch that platform? Because what ends up happening when you are doing mergers and acquisitions, the price usually goes up for the consumers, because you have to get a return on your investment quicker rather than staying to yourself, of yourself, and by yourself. Pluto TV is absolutely huge. Now, y'all know we talked about Redbox, right? And ABC does not have a free advertising TV platform. So if Pluto TV went up for sale, I think ABC will buy it. I think ABC will absolutely buy it. It's already a hit, and all they have to do is just rebrand it with ABC content. That's all they will have to do. That's it. Now, Comedy Central. Comedy Central, I feel like maybe a group of comedians could buy that out pretty easily, without question. RuPaul could buy Logo TV, or RuPaul could get probably some significant investors into that. MTV, they don't play music anymore. They don't. So if I was an executive, the only way I would buy MTV is if Paramount allows me to rebrand MTV as Movement Television and expand outside of music. The Smithsonian Channel, I don't even know if PBS could buy it, because they're the public broadcast system. But I do see the Smithsonian Channel and the National Geographic Network from Disney combining. I definitely see that. Showtime. See, they shut down Showtime, which was damn stupid to me. It was absolutely damn stupid to me, because look, Showtime programming as of September 2018 was approximately available for 28,567,000 U.S. households. So if we look at Stars, right? If we look at the Stars network, 28,517 U.S. households. So let's do this. Let's do some math. Let's do 28,517, right? Plus Showtime, if they did not get rid of the network, 28,567. That's still not really a lot, but it's more than what they had. So that's 57,084,000 U.S. households. Okay. So I'm giving me a game per usual. Hey, my thoughts. Good to see you. Welcome in. Jacqueline Head Depeche, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Listen, you got to play the game. The game is, what is the usability for this? How much flexibility do we have? And is there an audience that wants to consume it? That's what Paramount has to do. You have to tackle this. Hey, Thelma Lil, welcome in. The executives are going to have to tackle this creatively. Now, I know you got $14.6 billion in debt. We all know this. But in the same token, you have to think about creatively, where can these platforms go? I was just talking to my good friend Quincy from Little Rock, Arkansas. He's my Arkansas brother and brother for life. And we were talking about Nickelodeon. Now, I want to bring something up, because there was some good news today. Some very good news about a particular show on Nickelodeon. Okay? Now, remember I told y'all about Young Dylan, right? And how Young Dylan got his own show from Tyler Perry when the Ellen DeGeneres show was on, right? I want you to see this. This just came out 5 hours ago. Okay? Came out about 5 hours ago, right here. Tyler Perry's Young Dylan renewed for season 5 at Nickelodeon. Now, once again, gotta show y'all something from the archive, something that I remember. If you're a 90s kid, I think you about to remember the contest I'm about to bring you. Mm-hmm. Here it is here. Wait for it. Now, this was a promo from way, way back in the day. Let me pause it. And here we go. Mm-hmm. Never won that contest, but man, that was a time period. That was a time. And to show you how real this was, let me show y'all this here. Hang on, let me stop that there. So, you are probably wondering, Braylon, what's the point of you showing us this? We don't watch Nickelodeon. I know. Y'all really think I don't have a purpose for everything I do on this channel. I'm giving y'all game. Okay, now let's go to Nickelodeon here. Let's go to Nickelodeon. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all something. Okay, I'm show y'all something. Now you have Fairly Odd Parents, you have Danger Force, you have Loud House, you have Monster High, you got the Patrick Star Show. Got all these shows here, right? SpongeBob SquarePants, Young Dylan, right? Now, if Nickelodeon was smart, they could still do Nickelodeon Take Over Your School. You know why? Because guess what? The voice cast of the Fairly Odd Parents, voice cast of Loud House, Nate Burleson, Young Dylan could come by, bring some NFL stars to your kid's school. See where I'm going here, guys? Like I said, imagine the cast of SpongeBob SquarePants at your child's school and then posted that to YouTube. Y'all never evolved. Ever. Not to mention Kids' Choice Awards. Now I know what you're thinking. Bray, how could they do the Kids' Choice Awards? Well, school is in March, right? So they did Nickelodeon Take Over Your School. Guess what? Not only does Nickelodeon Take Over Your School, but guess what? You'll get to make an announcement of a nominee live from your school. The creativity here is going to be the key on how all these other properties at Paramount get sold. You got to go through all of these to see which buyer will not only be the most feasible in terms of finances to help your debt go down, but you also have to figure out, if you let this go, do you see a plan for them to turn money for that platform? Now what Paramount probably does not want to give up, they don't want to give up their movie studio. They don't want to give that up. I know they don't. I know they don't want to give up Nickelodeon, because if they give up Nickelodeon, well, I mean, Disney does own everything, but would Disney really buy out one of their rivals? Nah, I don't think so. Disney has the parks, right? And not to mention, too, you guys remember the commercials that you just saw with the Orlando postcard. There was a thing called Nickelodeon Studios that was at Universal Studios, Florida. And also, too, Disney's Hollywood Studios, but before Disney's Hollywood Studios, it was called Disney MGM Studios. They also had 3 sound stages where they made shows like the new Mickey Mouse Club, but it really didn't take off. Florida was trying to be the East Coast Hollywood. Didn't take off. However, with technology now, if you brought back Nickelodeon Studios, you brought back some game shows, you got back to the creative juices of who you used to be, maybe it could work. Maybe. Just maybe. So it's going to be a very difficult challenge for Paramount to sell this in parts and to figure out what they want to keep and what they don't want to keep. CBS, I think, is going to be the big wild card, because I don't know who will want to buy it. I mean, Byron Allen could buy it and do something with it. Tyler Perry could buy CBS. Somebody could buy CBS and do something with it. The news division is going to be interesting too, because you have all of these different news stations here that you have to figure out. And do you sell these off to ABC, NBC, Fox, or CW? Because like I said, you try and get rid of your debt. Now, of course, you can get rid of the own and operate stations, right? Because this is Los Angeles. Then you have the one in New York City, WCBS TV, which I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the one in New York. So you can't get rid of those two, because that This is the number one market in the country, New York, and that's the second biggest market in Los Angeles. So you're not giving those up. Everything else you could. So that's what I'm seeing. If they didn't get rid of Showtime, Stars could have bought Showtime, and then that's a 57 million household network, which isn't bad, but they might need Bounce TV, maybe, because EW Scripts might be selling Bounce TV as well. So that is the lay of the land. That animation studio, somebody in Hollywood will buy that animation studio without question. The Nicktoons would be interesting too, because like I said, Disney, they are open to a fifth park, but Nicktoons has too good of a history for Disney to buy it. I don't know. And then, of course, you got the international markets as well. And then the miscellaneous holdings here. You have the El Sullivan Theater, which is known for the Stephen Colbert Show. You have the CBS Broadcast Center, which was sold recently. And then CBS Television, CBS Studio City was also sold recently as well. So it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Can y'all still hear me? Type of one in the chat if y'all can still hear me. I know it's a lot of information I'm giving y'all, but that's what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm seeing here. So, my Lord. So the deal that Skydance at Paramount Global have made, now it has to go through a special committee of its board of directors that has steered the media giant through its roller coaster ride of media and acquisition activity and speculation since late last year. So that's what they're going to have to figure out. And the 45-day window for Paramount and National Amusements to seek a superior bid may be an artful solution to the impasse over Redstone's push for a common shareholder vote. From Skydance's perspective, the reason to engage with National Amusements in its pursuit of Paramount was to take advantage of the fact that Redstone's National Amusements has ironclad control of the company. But from Redstone's view, the Skydance deal was likely to be bound up in costly litigation for months, so the company would likely struggle amid the uncertainty. Ah, my Lord. So, of course, representatives for Paramount Global, National Amusements, and Skydance declined to comment because, of course, it is a private matter, so you don't want any leaks at all. Ah, my Lord. And on Monday, Variety confirmed in a CNBC report that Warner Bros. Discovery is in active talks with Paramount Global for a sale or a partnership between Warner Bros. Discovery streaming platform Max and the Paramount Plus streamer. The hope is that both services add scale compelling content to make it a large platform, a strong contender against Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, Disney Plus, and Hulu. First of all, Warner Bros. Discovery cannot beat Netflix. You can't. You're trying to, but you can't. Like, I think Netflix has like over 1 billion people, if I'm not mistaken. Amazon Prime Video has about 500 million or so. Disney Plus is all over. Hulu's problem is it's only in the United States. Hulu needs to expand globally. I don't know what the hell is going on, but Hulu should be expanding globally. And what Hulu should be doing right now is Hulu should be the platform for Black MyPocket content creators. That's what they should do. Because guess what? Amazon Prime Video is not doing it. Netflix is not doing it. NBC Peacock, they're doing it now a little bit because of the NBC Universal Launch a Scripted Accelerator program, which I told you guys about, where up to 5 people will get a $20,000 development deal, possible green light consideration. So they are opening up the door ever so slightly. But there's not one streaming platform that is dedicated to minorities, independent artists, and content creators. Hulu needs to do that. They will have such a stronghold. If it comes to fruition, the 45-day window to play the field with other suitors was likely crafted as an alternative to common shareholders vote, but something that would generate the same result. National Amusements and Paramount Global Board Directors could reasonably say they consider all options for maximizing the value paid out to the common shareholders. At the same time, Paramount has not been without successes. The studio had a box office hit this past weekend with a strong opening for A Quiet Place Day One, the return of Jon Stewart to The Daily Show, the helm that brought the show, and the cabler. Comedy Central has higher viewership in years. The CBS has been on a roll this season with strong turnouts from mega events, including the Super Bowl, the Grammy Awards, and a bona fide first-year drama hit in Tracker. Also, The Equalizer as well was really good and is good with Queen Latifah as well. So it's not like, because I keep saying that Paramount's damaged goods. I'm not saying that they're damaged goods in totality, but for this long of a deal to give control away, maybe there's nothing attractive about Paramount, because, like I said, what's the creativity of these platforms? What's the flexibility, and what is the usability? Is there an audience that wants to care about Paramount? That's what you have to ask. That's what you have to ask. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate the ones. Hey, daughter Israel, welcome in. Glad to have you here. So that's my assessment. It's not that Paramount won't be sold. It's going to take a very, 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 very long process. Media map. So y'all remember that media map I showed you guys, right? From Evan Shapiro. Shout out to the Evan Shapiro. Great brother. Great guy. So this is his media map, okay? This is the media universe. This is if I ran a media company, I would have this up in front of me on my three monitor thing. Or I would be in a boardroom and have it up on projectors. This is the media map here, okay? So let's see where Paramount is on the map, okay? Let's see where Paramount is. No. Give me a moment, y'all. Give me a moment, because I don't go with this all the time. Follow Global. Okay, here's Paramount right here. Paramount, $8.4 billion, right? So you have this whole media map right here, right? Verizon and AT&T, they're not going to get into the media business. They're not, because AT&T had, TNT and all them and sold it off to Warner Bros. Discovery. And Verizon had BuzzFeed, they had Complex, they had AOL, and they sold that off. So Verizon and AT&T will not jump at the chance to do it. I was about to say however, but I don't think that would be the case. Now, I will say this. If I'm looking at Paramount, right? If I'm looking at Paramount here, if I'm CBS or CBS News, I would say one of two places CBS can go. Either CBS can be owned by Google, okay? It could be owned by Google, or it could be owned by Netflix. Don't at me for a minute. Don't at me. I will explain. Now, as we see here with Google, you see right here, YouTube TV, YouTube Music, and YouTube. If you own CBS or CBS News, guess what? You have a direct partnership with YouTube. So guess what? Oh, my Lord Jesus, breaking news can be on CBS News in partnership with YouTube. So YouTube now becomes a part of CBS. Easier access. Because now you can have CBS original shows be on YouTube. So let's just say Braylon's Virtual Tour got an episode order from CBS, but guess what? We air on YouTube. Guess what? I'm making money from CBS and YouTube. So that's two checks. Now with the Netflix thing, I know what you're thinking, Braylon. How can you say that Netflix could go? How can CBS go to Netflix? I'm glad you asked. Give me a moment. Now, I know there was an article about this. So right here, what if Comcast spun off NBC Universal and merged it with Netflix? Well, after some experimenting with names to combine the two brands, we were able to come up with is Universal Media World. The company will be publicly traded, and Reese Hastings, CEO and co-founder of Netflix, will lead the combined company as chairman and CEO. So you have Universal Pictures, Netflix, NBC Group, Universal Parks and Resorts, and Universal Media World and Global Group. Then you have all of these franchises here. If Netflix were to buy CBS, right? Now, watch this. You ready for this? Watch this. I'm going to go back to the media map, our good old media map here. You got Paramount Global, right? You got Paramount Global. You have Paramount Plus right here. 68 million subs versus 270 million subs. So now, if Netflix has some shows that may not work on Netflix, now they can air it on CBS. And Netflix can also own Paramount Studios. Just like Google, right? Just like Google could have YouTube Studios instead of Paramount Studios. This is what goes on in my mind when I'm thinking of media moves. This is what legitimately goes on in my mind. I know that some of you may not get it, but that's how I'm connecting the dots. I'm looking at this map and seeing where it can go. Now, there's no music streaming service that's going to buy CBS. SiriusXM is known for satellite radio, right? And they could do something with CBS, and they could air some of their radio shows on CBS. The problem is SiriusXM is not regulated by the FCC. So guess what? If those shows aired on CBS, now you got the FCC involved, which can cut into SiriusXM bottom dollar. Oh, man. Trying to see if there's anybody else on this map that I can see here that would be good. Live Nation, I don't know. Live Nation, if they bought anything, I mean, Live Nation and MTV could work, because then Live Nation has their own TV network where you can broadcast their concerts, comedy concerts, music festivals. So Live Nation and MTV could work. I'm still looking. Still looking. Now, Walmart just bought Vizio, the TV manufacturer. Walmart buying something from Paramount. That I don't know, because Walmart Plus has a Paramount Plus subscription. So when you get Walmart Plus, you also get a Paramount Plus subscription. But I don't know if Walmart would actually do that move, though. I really don't know. I mean, although if you bought out Vizio and then you own Paramount Plus, then you can make Walmart Studios, which would mean that all of Walmart brands could air on those shows. And then you have the e-commerce of Walmart. So, hey, if you saw this on this Walmart Studio show, you can buy it online at walmart.com. And you can also buy it in store at Walmart. Okay, I could see Paramount Plus being bought by Walmart. Sounds crazy, I know. Sounds crazy, I know. That's what I'm seeing. That is what I'm seeing. Paramount Network, about anybody can buy and change into what they want. So that's what I'm seeing as of right now. Hey, welcome back in. All good there. All good. So that's what I'm seeing. Sony, I don't think they're going to really do anything because they're a Japanese company, and that would be a little wonky in terms of that. And like I said, Nintendo, they got to deal with Illumination to make a not make a Mario, but to make a Nintendo multiverse movie franchise. So Illumination's owned by NBC Universal, so you can't really do anything with that per se. I'm trying to see something. Look at Nintendo. Nintendo, I think they have their own. Let's see something. Nintendo. I think Nintendo has their own studios. Nintendo Productions.
According to Wikipedia, Nintendo Company.
So they have Nintendo Pictures, which is a Japanese animation studio owned by Nintendo that develops visual content for Nintendo properties. So they already have that. Okay. So Nintendo really can't do nothing with that. MTV Animation. Now, I can see maybe Sony buying MTV Animation and making it PlayStation Animation. I can see that. And seeing some of their video games turn to franchises and putting those on MTV. That could be a thing. Like I said, I'm seeing so many different moving parts here. That's what I'm seeing so far, y'all. Like I said, if I see anything else, I'll let you guys know my thoughts, but that's what I'm genuinely seeing here. So yeah. Whew, child. A whole hour. I'm gonna turn on my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. Whew, I'll drop the link if you guys want to come up. Like I said, I know once again this was a lot of intel to give y'all, but I do hope y'all are enjoying the deep dive because, like I said, this is what I do. I genuinely love this. Oh, well, there it is. My voice sounds good. Thank you, Braylon. Good to hear from you. Like I said, I genuinely love this industry. I genuinely love the people in the industry, and I love the fact that this industry is the industry that fuels the world. Without media, there is no world, right? So I'm very proud to be in an industry where, because of what we get to do, we get to help the world learn. We get to help the world educate. We get to help the world relax. We get to help the world elevate. So media really does a lot of good. And yeah, so like I said, all of these conversations that we're having now with this town hall discussion, that's what Paramount's going to have to be working through, is how do you sell all of this? How do you go through all of this and figure out what is important, what's not important? So yeah, some people in the building. Thank you all so much for being here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad to have you all here. We're going to take a little commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have more Virtual Tour Live right after this. Roll it.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
For Ramirez? Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Are we really doing this? Doing what? Getting back together. And here we are. Did you miss us? Oh, it's been a minute. But there's no place like home.
You've never seen a homecoming like this.
Welcome to the Paris Olympics. Look at my hot girl.
Bonjour.
And that is the Olympics hot girl style.
So it's a winged, fire-breathing, talking horse.
No.
Okay.
That is the Olympics.
Olympics?
Olympics.
What are they not getting about this?
Right?
Welcome to Copeland's.
Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big. Or if you like, too small. Copeland's. There's always something good.
Sweet morning dew, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. I come from Memphis. Our son is your son. Welcome to the celebration. We always got it. I'll see that. Don't you leave here to go for happiness. I want you to leave here to show that.
delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van. In this world, we don't get to control much. Past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day. What we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Sure, look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in. That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger. Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Sure, look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in. That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
I'm loving it.
Loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Braylon's virtual tour live. We've been on the highways and byways of the possibilities of what can be for this virtual tour live for 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 35 seconds. Glad to have all of you here, and prayers up to Kiki Jabbar and her family and her friends and people who actually love her, not just making content because they don't have anything original inside them to produce on YouTube. I just don't like people who are fake to create content about caring about somebody when you really could give two damns about. That's just disrespectful to me. But, hey, what do I know though, right? I'm just another person on YouTube giving an opinion. But yes, we are live on tour talking about Paramount Global Skydance, and Paramount have reached a deal. It has not been approved yet because now it's got to go through a special select committee and the board of directors to decide if it passes. After that, then it's up to Skydance to see what they want to keep, what they want to get rid of. As you guys know, Paramount Global is up. Paramount Global put up for sale BET once again for $1.6 billion. So if you want all the intel, go to my BET live video that I did literally last night. It was quite a powerful one. Gave y'all a lot of intel, not just on BET and not only the sale of BET that happened, last year, but also too where BET could go as well. Same thing that we did here with Paramount. So yes, indeed. Like I said, if y'all want to come up, feel free. We are just chilling out at this point, just spending time with each other, everybody. Spending time with each other. Yep. That's all we're doing. Oh my lord. By the way, Miss Fuller is a content creator, so y'all subscribe to her. There's her link right there. I think Lady B is also a content creator as well. Y'all like, comment, share, subscribe to her as well. Yes, indeed. We try to support our own around here for sure. So, like I said, tomorrow is the 4th of July. So if you believe in that and you celebrate, happy 4th of July to you. If you do not believe that and you don't celebrate, then have a good barbecue. Have a good old grand barbecue. All right. So yes, indeed. By the way, if you're wondering what's going on, you saw the thumbnail. Paramount Global has been up for sale for quite a while. Not the actual company, but control of the company has been up for sale for quite a while. And Skydance and Paramount Global have finally come to a decision. Now, for those of you who may not know what Skydance is, Skydance. It's an entertainment company. So founded by David Ellison in 2006, the company specializes in films, animation, television, video games, and sports. In 2009, the company entered a 5-year partnership to co-produce and co-finance films with Paramount Pictures. So that's why Skydance is really pushing for it, because they've already had a partnership for a very long time. So they have many, many shows here. So you have the Pickers in the NFL Draft, Hard Knocks off season, Wonderlust, Skydance Animation, Skydance's Behemoth, Cross, Alexander Cross. We talked about that show. The Big Door Prize is from Apple TV. 1943, The Rise of Hydra. Reacher, The Family Plan, Spy Kids Armageddon on Netflix, Kelsey, Heart of Stone, Mission Impossible. So they have done quite a lot of work. Transformers, Rise of the Beasts. I did not know that. So they do have a lot of content. They got animation, film, games, sports, and television. They'll work with me, not against me here. Hey, there we go. Hey, welcome in. Glad to have you here. It's taking a minute for it to load, y'all, but you see all from here. So Skydance has been around for a very long time. Oh, wait a minute, it may want to work now. May want to end up actually working. I'll give it a moment. So that's Skydance Animation. So this is some of the work that they've done here. So that's their animation department there. So that's Skydance Animation. for film. So like I said, here are all the films here. So you got Heart of Stone, Spy Kids, Armageddon, The Family Plan, Mission Impossible, Transformers: Rise of the Beast, Ghosted, The Greatest Beer Run Ever, Top Gun Maverick, which was a huge seller for Paramount, Tomorrow War, Tom Clancy's Without Remorse, Snake Eyes, The Adam Project, Gemini Man, Terminator Dark Fate, The Old Guard, Underground, Geostorm. Go back for a minute. More here. Geostorm, Annihilation, Baywatch, Mission Fallout, Life, Mission Impossible, Jack Reacher, Never Go Back, Star Trek Beyond, Shadow Recruit, World War Z, Star Trek Into Darkness, Terminator, Genesis, G.I. Joe, Jack Reacher, True Grit, Guilt Trip, Jack Reacher again, G.I. Joe, Retaliation, Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol. So that's the film of it. Then they got games as well. So these are the games that they have here. They have Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners, Retribution, Chapter 2, Retribution, Saints and Sinners right here, and then Archangel. Then they have partnered up with Star Wars, Lucasfilm Games, and Marvel as well. So there's that there. And that is Skydance. That's the logo for Skydance there. Then they've done sports as well. So you got Kelsey, The Pick is In, NFL Draft, Good Rivals, and then of course Air. I know, right? Air. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I definitely do want to watch it for sure. And then of course you have television as well. So you got Foundation, you got FUBAR, you got the Big Door Prize. You have The Checkup with Dr. David Agnes. That was a partnership with Oprah Winfrey. You got Grace and Frankie, Jack Ryan, Reacher, Foundation, Connor. You got Altered Carbon. You have Dietland, 10 Days in the Valley, Manhattan. So that is their TV division as well. So Skydance has been around for a very, very, very long time. So yeah, so we'll see what happens with Paramount. We shall see. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, so we're just chilling out now, y'all. I swear, every time I do a deep dive live, I feel like I was prepping for a exam. That's what I really feel like. I feel like I was prepping for a whole exam. You know what I mean? So. But I do hope y'all enjoy the research that I do, and how deep I really do go to give y'all as much context about some of these stories in the world of media that I can give you. Of course, you know, there is private information that, you know, will never be released because that's behind the scenes. But as much public information that I can find, I definitely will find and give it to y'all. And this is the power of YouTube as well, because it's user-generated content. So I didn't have to go to CBS. I didn't have to go to Paramount. I didn't have to go to anybody and say, "Hey, do I have permission to talk about a sale that y'all are doing?" No, it's public. You know what I mean? So it is public information. Oh man. Oh, Lord Jesus. How was y'all day today? Hopefully it was good wherever you are in the world. I think it might just be me and Lady B here, or me and Miss Denise. Like I said, I'll probably keep it up until maybe 1:30, 1:40, and then we'll head out. So. Sorry, I'm also on LinkedIn right now, just looking at jobs as well. Oh, man. Like I said, the hardest part about jobs is the waiting period. Because you know you're qualified. you know you're qualified. And it's just a waiting game. That's the only thing I hate about applying for jobs is the waiting game. Because it's like, the longer they wait, the less y'all can do. You know what I mean? But patience is one of the hardest things we will ever go through and learn. Sometimes I feel like I don't have enough patience, you know. I try my best to hang on, I really do. To my mental, to life, to everything that could come my way. I try my best to be still with myself and try to recognize whatever I think is going on may not be as bad as I am thinking. Maybe it's just me overthinking things and not able to breathe through my emotions, which I know I can't be the only person out there going through that. So if that is you out there, trust me, you're not alone. You are definitely not alone, my friends. And thinking that you overthink things. You're definitely not alone with that. And hey, everybody, welcome in. We're just chilling out here. I did a whole show about the Paramount sale. Skydance and Paramount have made a deal, but it is not finalized as of yet. They have to go through the board of directors and get approved and everything else. And they also have a 45-day window for better to listen to other offers too. So basically, if somebody comes from a better offer rather, in that 45-day window, Paramount has the right to take it and listen to it. But at the end of that 45-day window, they have to either take Skydance's deal, or they can take another deal, or start the process all over again. So you don't know if Paramount's ever going to be sold. Ever. So that is where we are on a Wednesday night, the 3rd of July. Tomorrow's July 4th. Happy 4th of July to those of you who celebrate that. If you don't, have a great, great barbecue. Yes, indeed. Sorry, y'all. Thank y'all two people for being here. I appreciate y'all. We are just chilling out at this point here. Just finished seasoning all my meats for tomorrow. Oh, that's good. That's very, very good. Now I know some people, they season their meat, you know, like you do the day before, and then some people, they wake up the morning of and do all that. So it's a process. It really is. Time for another cocktail. All right now. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Hey, 4 people, welcome in. We are just chilling, enjoying each other's company. So what are you doing? Ribs, burgers, the works, brisket. Now, for those of you who don't know about brisket, if you get like a 14-pound brisket, you should smoke it for every hour that you have a pound for. That's a rule. So, in case you didn't know about brisket. Tomorrow, I'll be working. I may give me some barbecue tomorrow from Old Carolina Barbecue, maybe. Besides that, I ain't going to be up to too much. If anything, I will be resting. I will be resting. So. Like I said, to all y'all, have fun tomorrow. Please, please stay cool. Don't pass out here in the heat. Please. Please don't. No brisket, but yeah, hot dogs, burgers, chicken, oxtails. Okay, I've never had oxtails before. I've heard they're good. I mean, there's a whole There's a whole group of people that love them some oxtails. I've never had them though. Never had them. I'm uncultured in some ways, y'all, so please forgive me. Oh, my Lord. Are you doing kebabs too? I know kebabs are a huge thing too for some. LOL, I'm in Florida, so I know better. Understood. You know, I wonder if you can they're pretty good. The oxtails, okay. I wonder if you can do grilled ham. Like if you went to Honey Baked Ham and got a ham and grilled it on the grill, I feel like that would be really good. And that glaze, oh my God, that glaze on Honey Baked Ham, my Lord. It's good stuff. Oh, for the grilled ham? Okay. Because I was thinking that would be kind of cool, grilled ham. Like I said, people are changing their traditions up of what they cook for Thanksgiving and, 4th of July. I'm glad, like, not everybody has to do the same damn thing. It's just like if you want to have a barbecue reception at your wedding, go ahead and do it. Hell, barbecue is one of those foods where, listen, you can't go wrong with it. If you got somebody, I love the energy. If you got somebody in your family that don't like to eat meat, just get some Impossible burgers, get some Impossible, meat, and just make it work. You'll be fine. You will absolutely be fine. So. But yep, welcome in everybody. We're just chilling out. We are just chilling out here on Virtual Tour Live. I am laying down right now, just chilling. And I make my own barbecue seasoning. Okay, then. Look at you. Look at you. I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it at all. I wanted to cook me some burgers this week. Problem is, I'm lazy. You know what I mean? I'm not lazy about, YouTube, my hustle, and anything else that matters. But sometimes though, like, here's the thing too, on top of that, when people ask me, do I cook? I'm like, it's just me. So no, I don't really cook. Like, I mean, I put stuff in the microwave. So, cause it's really just me. You know what I mean? Not saying that I don't know how to cook at all. I'm not like, worst cooks in America bad, but it's just, when food gets expensive and your check ain't checking like that, you got to do what you got to do for you. I wish it wasn't like that, though. Really do. I think people should get paid at least $15 an hour, $25 an hour, so that way they can make a decent wage. And like I said, making a decent wage is not even about being rich. It's about making sure that mentally your home is good. Because let me tell you something, if your bills are paid, you will be the best employee ever because your personal life is good on the outside, so you can be the best worker on the inside. Like, people don't understand, like, social capital creates financial capital for your company. If your employees' social capital and what matters to them is okay, then guess what? They're gonna give you they're gonna make all the financial capital for you in the world. If you care about people, people will care about you. It's quite simple. It's quite simple. Like, it's not that complicated. Yeah, it's definitely a peace of mind. Some companies understand it better than others. They do, you know? So it is what it is. That's why most people are going to entrepreneurship, because they're like, I'm not going to deal with an incompetent boss. I'm not going to deal with incompetent resources. I'm not going to deal with an incompetent space of ignorance where I can work for myself. And while it may be hard, I'm always going to make sure I'm okay. You know what I mean? Until I get to my destination. So, and that journey may not be easy, but it's better than being disrespected all the time. You know what I mean? But hey, geez, now. Oh, wait a minute. I just got a notification from Miss Denise. She just put out her first video. That's awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's huge. Very proud. Biggest thing, Miss Denise, is just have fun. Just have fun with it. And main thing is just be yourself. You'll be fine. You really will be fine. And by the way, I do support Lady B too, because sometimes Lady B will go live and I at least like the video. You know what I mean? So I do support. I really, really do. I may not be able to be there for the whole live, but if you see me put like, hey, good people, you know, that's just me coming through saying hi, showing support. So I do support people. I really do. I only support the people who deserve it. So if you ain't getting support from me, your ass didn't deserve it. So that don't mean I don't wish you well, though. Over. All the time. All the time. Like I said, my life at this point is work, home, Onyx collab, virtual tour. And of course, my family and my friends. You know, I do have my friends, and I do talk to them and stuff like that. But I think ever since 2020, to be honest with you, I really have been okay with being alone to a degree. Like I said, there are times where I might have a rough day, and I say, "Thank God I'm single." Because I really do care about people's emotions and stuff. I'm just like, thank God I'm single. I can lay in the bed and go to sleep and rest off the day that I had. But then there are other times where, you know, cuddles are a vibe too. And I think since 2020, people's companionship levels have been at all-time high, because people don't like feeling alone. They don't like feeling forgot about. They don't like feeling oh man, how can I put this? They don't want to feel that their energy is not being respected. Oh, wonderful. Well, let me know when the video is up so I can make a comment. And invest. Actually, let me do this right now for Miss Denise here. That's awesome. I'm gonna like that right now. So there you go, Miss Denise. You got your first like from me there. Congratulations to you. Very, very proud. Child, tell me why Tell me why. Make it make sense. Sued again, allegedly. Diddy allegedly pimped and trafficked former employee. I cannot with 2024. I cannot. But yeah, like I was saying about relationships and stuff, people don't want to feel that their energy is being disrespected. How do I pin my page in the chat like that? So when you go live, right? If you're on your mobile phone, you can hold down the comment and then it should show pin message. And you can also do the same thing too on your laptop. Now, I always thought that you had to go to the three dots, but you can literally click the comment and then it should show pin the comment. Yeah, it should show that option to pin the comment. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm very, very serious with you. And like I said before, people do not want to feel that their energy is not being disrespected. And there are some great people in this world that can be great partners in marriage, but they have been played too much. They just say to themselves and by themselves. So I never understand when someone says, "Oh, you single because you don't want to get to know nobody." No, some people are single because they don't want to be disrespected. That's what that is. It is better to stay single, to have your peace, and to not be disrespected than to give yourself over to somebody. They're not respecting you, and you in a hell that you feel like you can't get free from. And that is being honest. That's being genuinely honest. And like I said, right now, y'all, we're just chilling and talking. Yeah, without question. So, and also too, some people are single because of their trauma too. Some people, they have trauma that maybe they had a bad experience and they're trying to protect their energy because they don't want to ever get back to a state of uneasiness too. So, you know, if somebody has a moment saying, I want to be held, I want to be cuddled, I want to go on romantic dates, don't assume that they can't get nobody. They're just expressing a human emotion of wanting to feel cared for. Which I don't get why expressing your emotions is like a damn crime these days. Good damn. Like at this point, your existence could be a whole crime to somebody. What did I do? You exist. Like, good day. We all are going through something, whether you sit high and look low or you sit low and look high. We all going through something in life. Hell. How have you really been since it's just me in there? You know, I've been good. And I really do mean that. I have been good. You know, I was talking to a good friend of mine today who I'm going to try to get something together so I can bring her on for an interview. Because I worked on a book with her, and I was just talking to her about how I really am proud of this platform we're building. But also, too, I'm ready for more from this platform. You know what I mean? I'm ready to bring these virtual tour live as a full show, 5 nights a week with weekends off and getting paid at least $5 million a year. At least $5 million a year. I'm ready to be in a relationship. I'm not ready to get married yet. Good damn. I like my peace. I like my joy. I like my mental health being leveled out. But also, too, I really am ready to come home to somebody that deserves it. I'm ready to travel more. And this is the thing too, right? Like all these things that I really do want, I understand it's up to me to go after it. And I've been hard-headed in some areas where I haven't got to all my dreams because of me. I will admit that wholeheartedly. But also too, like Keith Lee said earlier this morning, whatever is supposed to be for you will be for you. A lot of times we will go after anything and everything just to say, "Ooh, I have something in my life." But the question is, okay, you have it in your life, but is it what you need in your life? So that's where I'm at right now. I keep my life very simple. It's not that I don't want to meet new people, but my energy is sacred. That's why I'm not stressed out all the time with doing YouTube, because y'all see the topics we talk about over here. I'm not into no beef with nobody. I'm not in no, lawsuit or anything. I drink my water, mind my black-owned business, and go on tour. Like I said to y'all before, even though the road that I'm on is a lonely road, at least it's my road. At least it is my road. I don't have to worry about trying to fit in to a crowd. I don't have to worry about trying to do mental gymnastics. I don't have to worry about doing nothing that I don't want to do. And I am living in my freedom. And that journey, although it is long and it can be strenuous, and you can mentally lose it from time to time, I promise you, being on your own journey is way better than being on a crowded highway. It really is. It is better to be on your own road than be on a crowded highway, stuck in mental traffic, pissed the hell off because you know where you want to go, but you are having people go in the same direction, but they're also holding you back. You know what I mean? So, oh yeah, absolutely. Like, let me tell you something. I genuinely enjoy what we do over here. Now, does it get a little longer than two sometimes? Sure, because there are some days where I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go on tour today. I'm tired. How am I going to have the energy to do this? I got 6 destinations to go to. I got 8 destinations to go to. But I promise you, when I start playing the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson commercial, and by the time I get to the Good Morning America commercial, and I do the to be, or I do the da 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 with the NBC Peacock to showcase it, that this show could be a Tubi original or a NBC Peacock original, and you hear this music, I'm usually good to go. And just because you may feel tired of doing what you do, that doesn't mean you don't love it. Because I genuinely love it, but let's be real, this is a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but out of hard work comes good blessings. The hardest work is the work that you don't see. So that's where I'm at. I know that was a very long-winded answer per usual, but no, I love what I do, and to be where we are at over 2,000 subscribers, at over 100,000 views, I am extremely proud of us. I'm extremely proud of myself. I'm extremely proud of all of you guys, and I am proud that on a platform of over 1 billion people, that somehow there was and is a space that has opened up for me, and I'm very grateful. I don't take any of this for granted at all. I don't. And like I said, are there some lives that I wish had more views? Absolutely. But also, too, I have to recognize, too, that there's also a chance that nobody could watch. So for the fact that every video gets views somehow, I am extremely grateful. So, and I celebrate every milestone because in order to get to the highs, you have to appreciate the different levels of the highs. You know what I mean? So yep, that's where I'm at. So thank you, Lady B, for asking. That was very sweet of you. Yeah, I'm out here. Trying to think what I have to do. Love you right back, Lady B. I'm trying to think what I have to do for Friday. Friday, I will have the 11 a.m. show, 6 p.m. show. That should be it for Friday. Saturday, I'm off. I'm off. Unless I see something that we can do a deep dive on. That's at my discretion. But most of the time, Saturdays, child, I'm off because I do a show every day through the week. So, I need some time. And then, of course, Sundays I don't go live unless it's 3 with the T. That's a show that I genuinely love doing. And let me say this to all content creators. You have the right to do exactly what you want to do on your own channel. And just because you don't go live doesn't mean you can't honor your commitment. Like, I don't go live on Sundays unless it's 3 with the T. I go live with them because that's a commitment that I made, and I honor that commitment. You know what I mean? So yeah, and like I said, I gotta get in touch with Snatch by Diego. I hope he's okay because we meant to do, Check It with the King as a series, but I hope he's okay. I really do. But yeah, so, and then of course, reality sabbatical until the Braxtons come back on WeTV. So, like I said, there is more than enough content out here where I really don't have to do a lot of work. Like I said, it is a blessing to have your own platform where you can take the formula and diversify it. Because everything we do over here, it's the same show that you're seeing. It's just presented in a different way. Just asking, it's a lot going on these YouTube streets, and I'm not really here for none of it. Listen, there is plenty of content to talk about on the internet. Plenty of it. And, if anybody says, well, there's nothing to talk about, go look at my live tab. There's plenty to talk about. There is plenty of content to talk about. If you say there's nothing on the internet, that means you ain't digging it. That means you're not digging. I'm sorry, you're not digging hard enough. And no, I'm not going to show the live tab once again because every time I show the live tab, it's a mental ass whooping. Every time I show that live tab because it's just topics upon topics upon topics upon topics upon topics upon topics. Well, thank you, Lady. Love you right back. I appreciate it. Sorry. Sorry. Man. Like I said, I hope that when I finally do make it, oh, dang, I'm sorry, y'all. My headphones just came out. Give me a moment. Give me one momento. I do hope when I finally do make it with my career that, not only will I still be able to, not only will I still be able to keep it at this level, but we'll be able to diversify this level. Yeah, I mean, listen, the season for Love and Marriage Huntsville is almost over. Um, and like I said, after everything um, that we have done, not that we have done, but after everything that has happened with this show this season, after these episodes air, long hiatus. Long hiatus. That's the move that needs to happen. Because the event that happened with this, it needs to be away from the cameras. It needs to be away from the cameras. Yeah, I know. And I appreciate you saying that too. Here's the thing. How you really know your impact matters is when people are asking about you. How you know your impact matters is when they're going back to your old content. How you know that you matter is the energy that they give you. And like I said, I know that yesterday was very heavy. And, it's difficult sometimes to know how to move forward after an event like that. It's never easy. And that's why we have the channel the way we do, because we don't negate the real over here, but we find a way to be able to explore the real and also give more than what is being talked about. And like I've always said to y'all, if it's something big that everyone is talking about and it's important enough, I will talk about it. But also, too, sometimes it's okay not to contribute to the timeline, because maybe you need to get your mentals together before you go live. Maybe if everybody's talking about the same thing, maybe you should let other people have it. And most of all, there's more to all of us. I feel like diversity is our greatest superpower. So that's why we do what we do over here. Like I told Kicking It with Courtney, that BET story of it being offered up for $1.6 billion, I covered that because it's an important story. And sometimes you have to stand 10 toes down in who you are as a creator. I am a creator that covers cultural issues. I cover entertainment news. And I am not in a box. And you guys stand 10 toes down in that. And sure, sometimes do I wish it was, and sure do I wish that I got more views, or do I wish I had more people over here? Sure I do. But also, too, I'm grateful for the audience I have, because the audience that's over here, we are intelligent. We can throw down just about it. We can throw down just about anything. And also, too, we're curious. We're curious people over here. And I love that we are utilizing curiosity to explore storytelling. So it was okay until they got nasty and it made it about someone other than Kiki. Yeah, I know. I think anybody who is going live to talk about Kiki and they dragged her, they're just doing it for content because they have nothing original to create. They don't. I mean, I said what I said in the live of Let's Talk, that person had no right to announce the news. It turns out that Ms. Constance did not give that person that right to say it. So Braylon Lee was right once again. Mm-hmm. Shocking, right? Shocking. I know. Like I said, some people, they just have nothing good in them. And you gotta leave them right where they are. You do. You have to leave them right where they are. And it's okay to cut people off. It is. And like I said, if anybody's going to go live after this being antagonizing, narcissistic, or an asshole over this situation with Kiki, fuck you. Just fuck you. I'm going to say it. Fuck you. This is very hard on everybody. Kiki's family, her kids, her husband, for the staff, crew, and production. And I'm praying for them too. I know we rag on production a lot with Love and Marriage Huntsville, but these people spend, 12, 14-hour days with this cast. And you do spend more time with these people than your own family sometimes. So right now, to accuse or make an assertion or have a thought of anybody doing anything to somebody, that's a proof, that's a call for, and it's downright disrespectful. I think sometimes when people make content accusing others of something, it's a projection of what they have actually done. So, like I said, as a man or woman thinketh, so is he or she. So. I genuinely believe that. And some people need to be careful too, because down south, and I keep saying this too, there is a thing as the mindset of family as police. Who is this person? Where are they at? And when do we roll out? And some of y'all, if y'all get a family member or family members that believe in that philosophy, that mindset, and that point of view, and you get what you get, not sorry about it. Should have kept your mouth shut. What? Until you know all the facts, keep your damn mouth shut. If you can't provide sympathy, don't go live, because you're just adding hate to the timeline. But oh wait, maybe hate is inside you, so maybe that's why you can only produce hate, because you can't produce nothing of love, because there's no love in you to give to anybody, because you don't give it to yourself. Child, whatever. Just being honest, y'all. find which earbud is which here. So, Lady, what you have? So, what do you have done, and what don't you have done? We're just here chilling out, everybody. I'm talking with Lady B. She's in the middle of cooking everything for tomorrow. So just prep the seasonary and everything so I can cook it tomorrow. Oh, okay. So you're gonna cook in the morning. Okay, gotcha. Okay. That's what's up. Good Lord. Ah. Just enjoying good company, y'all. All right, my friend, let's go ahead and do the daily motivator and then head on out. This was a good chill part of the show here, and I always love being able to just breathe after a long day. Tact is the ability to describe others as they see themselves. Eleanor Chafee. It's time for daily motivator for Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024. Meaningful life. Meaning has infinite potential. You can always experience more, create more, offer more meaning. Indeed, every experience of a particular form of meaning that already exists results in more meaning. Through your own life, through all of life, meaning is kept alive. Meaning flows in all directions. Through every connection, every activity, you accumulate meaning and you disperse meaning. To live with rich meaning is a matter of opening yourself up to the potential for meaning that is everywhere. Be eager to imbue meaning, and you find it in abundance. Your meaningful self continually interacts with your rational self and your emotional self to enrich your life. And yet meaning is not constrained by or limited to reason or feelings. Your life, your world, what you know and what you don't, all means something because you are able to experience meaning. However it unfolds, yours is a meaningful and precious life with value far beyond what can ever be imagined. Ralph Wilson. Well, when it comes to a meaningful I love you, lady. Listen, I work hard on this channel. Good Lord Jesus. I work hard. That's why I yarn so much. I love y'all. I really do. But no, when it comes to a meaningful life, oh man. Sometimes having a meaningful life can be, how can I put my first point? Just because you have a meaningful life doesn't mean that you don't have sorrow in it. Doesn't mean that there's not sadness. Doesn't mean that you are going to not feel frustrated. That's the first thing. So just because you have a meaningful life doesn't mean that's not going to be a struggle from time to time. The second thing is your meaningful self continually interacts with your rational self and your emotional self. When it comes to your emotionality, recognize that your emotionality will not always be rational. Sometimes you will do things on impulse. Sometimes you'll do things on impulse because you just want to do it, and other times you do it on impulse because you worked hard for something. Whatever you give meaning is only going to matter by what you embrace in your life. You know what I mean? Whatever meaning you give to anything in your life is going to be as meaningful as you receive it or embrace it. So that's the second thing. And finally, when it comes to a meaningful life, don't put the lid on the jar of your life. Don't put the lid on the jar of your life. And what I mean by that is when you put a lid on a jar and that ant or that fly is trying to get out of it, it keeps hitting its head. And then eventually they're no longer here. But if you take that jar off, you're able to fly out, see what can be. Don't put the lid on yourself. Take the lid off the jar and try to fly high sometimes, you know? So with that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed this live. Yes, indeed. We covered Paramount Global, I think, pretty extensively. Had a good time doing it. With that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say one more special because you were always born of blessed and trust. You may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen. Do wise ones to call yourself. There's nothing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. And hopefully by spending time together, we'll rise to be great together. And always remember we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you're just showcasing media moves that maybe others don't see. Make sure the replay is not just for if you watch it, not just for if you listen to it, but for you want to experience it again. I love you. I value. I embrace you all. Always remember, when receive love, you gotta give it. Or receive love, you gotta give it. Or receive love, you gotta give it. Love you right back, Lady B. Whatever obstacles you've overcome, whatever success you have achieved on this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you. But if no one else is probably be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, please, whatever you do in this season, make sure you are investing for a harvest. Make sure you are investing in a harvest. Make sure you are investing in a harvest. Do not invest for a harvest just to be greedy for money, just to be greedy for attention, just to be greedy to be an asshole. Because the greater the harvest that you create for yourself, the greater responsibility you are going to have to take care of the harvest that you've been creating. Commercial break and fireworks are coming your way. Enjoy the fireworks of the day that was, for the day that's coming, for the blessings are on the way for you, me, and all of us as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel the love. And I said it right back to you again, everybody. Happy 4th of July. If you don't celebrate, have a good barbecue. Put your Juneteenth flag tomorrow. Wave it high. All right. Love you all. Have a wonderful night. Bye, everybody.
Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, jump it to the floor, yeah, jump it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, jump it to the floor, yeah, jump it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, jump it to the floor, yeah, jump it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, jump it to the floor, yeah, jump it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
For Ramirez? Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Are we really doing this? Doing what? Getting back together. And here we are. Did you miss us?
Oh, it's been a minute. But there's no place like home. You've never seen a homecoming like this.
Welcome to the Paris Olympics. Look at my hot girl.
Bonjour.
And that is the Olympics hot girl style.
So it's a winged, fire-breathing, talking horse.
No.
Okay.
That is the Olympics.
Olympics?
Olympics.
What are they not getting about this?
Right?
Welcome to Copeland's.
Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big. Or if you like, too small. Copeland's. There's always something good.
Sweet boy and you, one loved you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. God, you were found. I come from your face. Our son is your son.
Welcome to the celebration.
We all we got.
I'll see that. Don't you leave here to go for happiness. I want you to look at the show.
Hey, grab me one too.
Things have been a little quiet around here. We've missed the fun, we've missed the excitement, we've missed the entertainment, we've missed the nightlife, but most of all, we've missed you. We're getting ready. Caesar's Rewards. We can't wait to welcome you back.
This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you
Enjoy your Zoa. Oh, no applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch.
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you, more than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers, the one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City, and this is what we do.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to pop that bubble wrap. But there is one thing. We do get to choose every single day what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in. That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician.
general, author, ruler, man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.